Hi, ladies and gentlemen. All right, in Times Square, there was an incident. Times Square had to be evacuated. There was a suspicious truck outside running. It had Georgia plates. All sorts of concerns and bells and whistles were going off. It happened on West 46th and 7th Avenue in New York. Two different sources on this. One basically following a Twitter feed. Sources say that Times Square evacuation is due to a suspicious truck left running. Police were looking inside. Times Square was evacuated after a suspicious vehicle was left unattended running, authorities said. Oddly enough, it was a very weird, very vague rental truck. So it was very, very vague, very, very weird. This happened in Manhattan, according to the NYPD. Let's see here. And basically, folks, there was a lot going on here. Bomb squads, fire departments, EMS, dozens of police were on scene. Tourists basically were pushed away, stood by, were allowed to watch. I'm actually surprised this didn't make more internet in the on Twitter and various other places, but I'm sure it did and I missed it. Officers found exposed wires extending from the dashboard, gas canisters behind the seat, so this thing might have actually been rigged to do something. Truck had Brooklyn address on the side, but it was licensed in Georgia. Gas cans were empty and the vehicle was deemed safe by 8:30 p.m. Not too bad. Authorities are still investigating the vehicle and driver has been found. Southern wing of Port Authority bus terminal was also evacuated for an hour after false scare Saturday afternoon. So this is actually very interesting, folks. I have two sources on this, and you're welcome to look at them. Looks like this was an actual situation. Looks like every precaution was taken, and I'm very happy that nothing happened. Although I wonder what was the reasoning for abandoning the vehicle. Also, ABC 7, I think that's out of New York. Reporter Sifan Kim posted a photograph on Twitter of the driver's seat of the truck showing the lighter plug with several wires attached. So I think this was something that was going down and the person and or persons decided not to go through with it. I think the gas cans were probably going to be filled, but last minute the person decided not to go through with whatever they were planning. And then they just abandoned the vehicle and walked away. So it is what it is, folks, but everybody took the precautions necessary and everything kind of got back to normal probably in a few hours. I know, I didn't hear about this on the news either, folks. Thanks.